This is my Velotric Nomad 1 fat tire e-bike. And you guys know I love this bike. As you can see, it's all decked out because today we're going to be talking about accessories. And I'm going to make it easy for you. I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to put everything into chapters. I'm going to give you links to everything. So if you see something you like, you'll easily be able to find it. Then again, maybe you're just wondering what kind of stuff can I do to my bike? Well, this video will show you. So let's get into it. Let's start off with the most important accessory that I add to all of my e-bikes, and that's FlatOut. What this product does is you put it inside your tires, and it's a sealant. So if you get a little hole in your inner tube or something from running over something, it'll seal it. And because of that, I've done over 1,300 miles on my Avington Adventure with 0 flats. I've got about 100 on this one, 0 flats. 300 miles on another bike, 0 flats. I don't know, to me, this is the most important and very first thing that I put on there. I have the Sportsman Edition, which it's more for like ATVs and stuff like that, but these are fat tire bikes. So this is the version that I use. I wasn't a big fan of the bell that came with the Nomad 1, so I replaced it with this Greallthy Bike Bell Classic Brass Bicycle Bell. With the factory one, it was made of plastic and it had this lever that turned to the left and the right. That never really worked out for me that well, so every time I would click it, it wouldn't make noise. But this one works every time. Safety is a big thing with me, so being able to see behind me, especially in Chicago, is a must. So I put on all of my e-bikes this Hafny bar end mirror. And this is the 68 millimeter because, you know, it just gives you some more viewing space. They do have a 65 millimeter that's obviously a little bit smaller. This one, I like the fact that I can adjust it. There's not a big arch coming through here, and then I just fold it out of the way when it's not in use. And you're probably wondering, how do you get it on with these kind of grips? Well, I just took a big drill bit, drilled into this grip, which gave me enough room to just shove this thing through and tighten it up. Like I said, I use this on all of my bikes, and I love this mirror. An accessory that I put on all of my e-bikes is this Lamica phone holder, bike phone holder. And the cool thing is, you just push it in there, and I know it's not going anywhere. It's in there securely. I also like the fact that I'm able to take this and mount it to the gooseneck of my bike right here. Now, you can't do that with the stock Velotric gooseneck, but I'm going to show you the one that I put on here instead. This doesn't have to stay right here. You can put it over here. You can put it on your handlebars. You can put it on the spar extender. It doesn't matter where, but I like it where it is. This is the OTMOR 31.8 adjustable stem. It goes from 0 to 90 degrees. And the reason I put that on there is I like my handlebars to be a little bit higher and back, and this allows me to do that. Although for the Velotric, to make this work, there's actually 2 different kits you have to get. You have to get the one for the gooseneck, and then we have to get this cap that has this additional extender, as you can see right here it is, to make this work. The extender is the GANOPPER 1.18 headset spacer with a stem top and a star nut. Are you running out of room on your handlebars and you need more space? Well, this is the KBROTECH bike handlebar extender. And as you can see, it fits the Nomad 1. We all know the Nomad has its own front headlight that's integrated into the bike. The reason I like this light is because it has a strobe feature, and I use that during the daytime as like a daytime running light. But just by pushing the button, it gives you 4 different brightness levels as well for nighttime riding. If you like recording your rides, this is the GoPro, the official GoPro 360 degree bike mount. I like this one better than the other ones because I've had multiple ones until I figured out the best one. I like the fact that it can spin and do 360 degrees, but it's also easy to get on and get off. These are my MZYRH mountain bike pedals. Now, the pedals that come with this bike, you could totally have, but they felt like they were more plastic. I like these more aluminum ones. Plus, with these little pegs, I feel like I get a better grip. And the cool part is they come in a lot of variations of colors. On each one of my bikes, I have this Foldylock bike lock. Oh, get out of there. And with this one, you just use a key and it opens up and you can lock your stuff up. It fits on the side of the bike With my Adventure, I was able to mount it where the bottle holder is. But with this one, this bar is in the way. So you just take it, you put it to the side, your ankles don't hit it, it's totally out of the way, and you can easily pull it in and out. When it comes to these type of bikes, I'm always down for having a good suspension seat post because, you know, obviously these don't come with them. And I've used a couple of different ones. This one was a cheaper one, and I figured I would give it a shot. And it's a GANOPPER, I think I said that right, a GANOPPER suspension seat post. This is a 30x4. That's what you need. And I mean, I think it works fine. I like it. I think it works just as well as some of the more expensive ones that I have. This is the rear rack, factory rack from Velotric for the Nomad 1. This rack was designed specifically for this bike, and that's why I always like getting the factory racks when it comes to these bikes. And they do have a front rack, but I'm a rear rack kind of guy, so I don't have that for this bike. But you can also find the front rack on the Velotric website. You've probably seen this brand before. This is the ROCKBROS rear trunk tank bag. I really like this bag, number one, because it just looks good, and it's also really well made. It's connected by 4 Velcro straps, 2 that you strap up here in the front to keep it from sliding back and forth, and then you have 2 under here that keep it from sliding right to left. When you have them all hooked up, it's very secure. Plus, this bag will easily hold a water bottle here in the back. Now, this is just, I mean, you can just get these anywhere, so it doesn't really matter on the water bottle, but it will totally hold it for you. You have a lot of trunk space when it comes to the bag, and it also has a rain cover that goes over it. It has individual separators. Now, I only have 1 in here, but I think it comes with 2 or 3, and it comes with a carrying strap. Do you need more room? Not a problem, because this bag comes with panniers on each side. You just pull it out. There's a zipper right here, and it gives you a ton more space, and it'll hook very easily to the Nomad factory rear rack. Now, the Nomad comes with this battery operated light that's really hard to turn on, and when you get it turned on, it only does one feature, and that's it. And it only can fit on the seat post. Well, I didn't like that, so I ended up getting this BLITZU USB rechargeable taillight. It comes in a 2-pack. So if one, you know, you have both of them charged up, if one runs out while you're out, you just switch them out. When I have a bag on here, I just stick it on the back of the rack, and as you can see, it has 4 different settings to ensure that you're always seen. Now, the great part is if I don't have this on here, I can go ahead and stick it and mount it to either the seat or the seat post. And there you have it. These are all the things that I put on and take off of my bike for my adventures that I take with this thing, and you know there's many. And I hope that it gives you some idea on possibly what you might want to do with your bike to make sure that your ride is the best that it can be. So I want to thank you for watching. Until the next time I see you, enjoy the ride.